it in your time.
Welcome back to the podcast that puts more in s'more. Hashtag
Just saying.
And while you try not to burn your marshmallow because you're holding it too damn close to the flame, be sure to like, share, and subscribe.
They're good, but they're messy.
I actually don't mind when the marshmallow gets burned.
Mm-hmm.
I think it adds a little something extra.
A little kick.
A little something extra.
A little smokiness.
I feel like the camera's closer than it normally is.
It is.
I feel like we're
closer.
Sorry.
We're in it today.
I moved it. I'm sorry.
A little more 3D.
That's all right.
We can move it. We can adjust it for next week. Oh, we don't.
I know.
All right.
It's because
okay?
I threw everything away. No, I was gonna make a joke, but the moment's passed.
Oh.
I like how you gave me the drum shot anyway.
Yeah.
He's like, it's a little sympathy for you.
Hope the fade didn't work this time.
I think it did.
We'll see.
I think it did.
What you drinking?
Baja Blast.
Baja Blast.
A blast of Baja in your face.
Yeah. Now what's that supposed to be? Like citrus.
Tropical lime.
Tropical lime. Oh,
I don't like mic noises, but I didn't have time to open it prior to the recording, so.
how was your week?
Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh.
Oh. Proceed.
Horrific.
Horrific. I'm sorry. Couldn't have been that bad, now.
It couldn't have been that bad. Why? Because I'm sitting here today. It's like, well.
Did you get a strongly worded email?
Not yet, but I see how you would think that. Okay, so I made the mistake of putting in for a vacation.
Day or a week?
Silly me. A whole week.
All right.
Yeah.
When?
Yeah, that always sucks.
I'm gonna try to take it like the first week in October.
Yeah. I'm trying for the second week. Thank you.
Oh.
Second or third, one of those.
Well,
by
like mid-October, they won't let us take any time at all.
Yeah.
And I have like
That's the busy season.
Yeah, it's when we do open enrollment and stuff, and I have over 100 hours, and they only let me carry over 40.
Damn.
So I'm gonna lose a ton of time
60.
if I don't lose it. Sorry.
Right.
And so I said, well, I'll put in for vacation. And then when I put in for it, I literally wrote in the little comment section, just trying to burn some time off before you tell me I can't take any more. So.
Best regards.
Yeah.
To whom it may concern.
Regards. I wouldn't even put best regards. It would just be regards. So I got an email from da boss.
Oh.
And she was like.
Which one?
Oh,
Does he have like 3?
Yeah, I've got like 5.
Oh, man.
And she was like, "Did you put in for a week off?" And I said, "I did."
How dare you?
And she said,
You must have gotten my email.
Well, no. Apparently, what's supposed to happen is,
She checks her email. I'm like the lady for Tim Curry. Too soon? No, not soon enough. All right.
So basically, when you put in for time off, you're apparently supposed to send an email and say, "Hey, I put in for time off." And I didn't do that because I did it at the end of the day, and I really wasn't, I was like, I'll just put in for this, blah, blah, blah. So I got like a not a strongly worded email, but I got a rather unpleasant one.
Yeah.
That said, when you put in for time, you have to send an email. I don't see it otherwise. And I was sitting there thinking about it, and I'm like, she emailed me asking if I put in for the week, so she saw it.
Right.
She saw it without the email.
Okay.
Try to wrap your head around that. So I was just like, okay.
I won't see it even though you saw it.
Yeah.
Then how do you know?
So I said, all right, fine. And I finished that email, and I said, I'm going to send it in a separate email. I sent it in a separate email. And I have a doctor appointment next week, which I reminded her about at the beginning of the week. And I said, I haven't heard from you. Yeah. I said, I haven't heard from you regarding me leaving early.
Right.
Did you happen to see that? Or What?
She saw the one for the freaking time off, but not the one for the
So,
medical stuff.
yeah. So she never didn't. I never heard back regarding anything.
Damn.
And I was just like, okay, this is just too stupid. And what really got my goat today,
Goat.
yes, was that there was an email that came out from HR.
Mm-hmm.
And the email said,
Human resources.
they must be monitoring my email very closely because this email came out from HR and
Red flag.
it said, we're celebrating mental health. And as a gift to you to take care of your mental health, and now the key
Giving
is
you
in
time off.
the key is in the language, right?
Oh.
She said everyone in the office can log off at 3. I'm not in the office.
Except her.
Precisely. So I was sitting there and I was like, well, that's a confusing email because it's worded like you have to be in the office to log off. So I was thinking about it, and I was like, I think I'm just gonna ask for some clarification, because if I log off and I'm not supposed to, I mean they're gonna have kittens, right? So.
Yeah, but you have proof saying that you could log off at 3.
But it wasn't really directed at me. The offices can close. So I emailed the only boss who was still on because it was like a little bit around noontime and everybody was at lunch. So I wrote the only supervisor that was still online and I said, hey, I'm going to need some clarification on the HR email. And she's like, what? And I said, are we logging off at 3? I said, are we logging off at 3? She wrote me back and said, yes, I'm logging off at 3. And I went, that doesn't help me.
We, as in more
I
than
said,
one person.
Yes, thank you.
Including me.
So I was like,
A
that.
group of people is we.
So I was like, you've made more questions than you've answered at this point. So
Digging
now,
a hole.
so now, because I am a literal person and I need them to tell me, yes, you can log off. I'm like, I'm not going to sit there and go, well, I'm going to interpret it this way. Because I just need
And they'll come back, you interpret it wrong.
Exactly. So I said, all right, I need them to say it. So now I'm sitting there and I'm stewing about it. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So this does not help my mental health, by the way.
This hurts my mental health.
Because my mental health is now taking a
Making me more
nosedive.
mental.
Oh, they've made me mental for the past 2 months. It's been,
2
I
months.
thought it'd be
is
longer.
wrong with
It's
that.
been, for the past 2 months, it's been kind of shaky.
Yeah.
So now the big boss comes back and I see that she's online. So now I write her.
The other.
And I was like, hey, regarding the HR email,
Are we?
are we logging off at 3? She writes back,
I am.
no. This is where I got really, really pissed. She writes back and she's like, well, that's what the email said. I was like,
Oh, damn.
whoa.
No, the email said.
The email said the office. Not everybody. The office. So I got really salty after that. I'm like, really? It was like, all you had to do was write, yes, that's fine. Log off at 3. It's perfectly, yes, that's what we expect you to do. Not right, like, that's what the email said. It's like, oh.
Do what you're told.
And I was like,
If she did what she was told.
I was
She'd
like,
still
fuck
be in
this and
trouble.
log off right now.
I know.
I'll log off at 1 o'clock. Fuck.
And
Don't look at me for an OT.
as a PS, I worked, everybody took, I didn't know we were logging off, we could take lunch. And I didn't even take my lunch because I had a huge report I had to get through. And I'm like, well, I'll just skip it so I can get as much of this done as it needs.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I thought about it, and I'm like, it's not like they're going to send me a congratulatory pineapple and be like, hey, yeah, be like, hey, congratulations. Thanks for getting that. Hey,
There's a fruit basket.
good for you. Way to go, champ. Then I got to give me a pat on the back.
So you get 2 hours off.
Yeah, I got 2 hours off. But then I spent it just angry.
You got to work
Couldn't
tomorrow?
enjoy it.
Wait for my mental health. No, I'm not working tomorrow.
Yay.
That ship has sailed.
Good.
No.
Did they approve your vacation?
No.
Damn.
Not yet.
Oh, you got time.
Not
You
yet.
got like 6 weeks, 7 weeks.
They haven't yet. And I was like,
More than that. Something like
this is ridiculous.
that. It is.
But I know.
The shrug. I don't know.
Shrug emoji, my favorite.
Like the eye roll.
I've been using that a lot lately.
I was gonna I wanted to write it back and be like, it's free to be kind to somebody. All you had to do was say, yeah. I was like,
Not to people like us.
no, all you had
I'm
to
nice to everybody, but if you're not nice to me, I'm going to give it right back to you.
I wasn't, but I mean, I didn't think I was an idiot to ask.
No, you wanted to verify before you did.
Yes,
Because you don't want to get in trouble.
exactly.
And then you get in trouble for doing the right
you
thing.
weren't supposed to log off at 3. That was for people that were in the office.
That's for people that work.
Well, the email said.
The ones that make the commute in here.
Yeah.
I don't see you at your desk.
Wait till she finds out next week. I'm going to the doctor, and I might be going on this medication, and I might not be able to go in on my Wednesday. That's going to be a fun conversation to have with her. You're like, sorry.
It's for your mental health.
I know.
I'm on this medication for my mental health.
For my mental health, because you people have put me in the loony bin.
Sean, how you doing?
I need soft walls.
All right.
Yeah. What's new?
No.
You got a new watch?
Nope. I got a new DVD.
What'd you get?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Jeff's movie.
Oh, nice.
You're watching, Jeff. I got it. Stupid teenagers must die.
Nice. When did that come out?
Somewhere in the 80s.
No.
Well, it takes place in the 80s.
2006.
No, I can't see the thing.
Something like that. I know it was
That's
like,
those small prints, not that bright right
mid-2000s.
here. We need those lights over here.
Sorry.
I can't see either.
But it says in the 1980s, a group of teenagers are getting together to hold a seance in a haunted house.
Ooh.
All the typical 80s horror movie characters are there. The cool hero, the innocent girlfriend, the goth chick, the tough guy, the beautiful blonde, the shy guy in love with the beautiful blonde, a couple of lipstick lesbians, and 2 big geeks. In a true low-budget 80s horror movie fashion,
Nice.
weird things start happening around the house.
Explain how.
Now, anybody, like, what's the like? Who in the cast are like anybody famous?
Not that I can tell. That's small print.
Sean would be awesome to have put a contract in front of him.
These are C celebrities.
I can't read the fine print.
I need a magnifying glass too.
These
Yeah.
aren't A-listers. These are C-listers.
One-dimensional characters are dying, bloody deaths, girls are getting naked for no apparent reason,
Well,
and people walk into dangerous, pitch black rooms saying classic lines like, "Is someone in there?"
No.
Oh shit! As the poor helpless kids are sliced and diced, it's up to our hero to lead the remaining survivors to safety before the house is filled with stupid dead teenagers. And it
Great
says
title.
loaded with extras.
Ooh.
Objection.
Has it got commentary from Jeff?
I don't know.
He can't read it.
No, it just says loaded with extras. It doesn't have a little
Alright.
block saying what the extras are.
Nice.
Okay.
But it does say under that, the title,
Yeah.
warning, excessive violence and gratuitous nudity.
Ooh.
Gratuitous.
Excessive
Gratuitous
violence.
in your face.
Well then.
To me, it sounds very violent and very sexual. You're into these type of
Great
movies?
recipe for a good movie.
Why Sean's like, get this. You haven't
There you
even
go.
seen it.
There you go.
There's the cover.
Secret Teenagers must die.
She's in a towel.
Open it up.
Mm.
No, just the DVD. I thought it was like
Nope, nothing.
nothing inside. It's
Well,
blank.
you got the DVD inside.
That's what counts.
Yeah. That's all you need, really.
Maybe you can get Jeff to sign it.
Hey.
Autographed copy of Stupid Teenagers Must Die.
Jeff can let me know. You can sign this big empty space right here.
There you go.
Well, you'd have to send it to him.
There you go.
I've done that before. Who was it? Remember the old Saturday's morning show, Hey Vern, It's Ernest?
Yeah.
Remember?
Vaguely.
All right, one of the characters, she played Skeeter. Her name is Debbie Derryberry.
Oh, she's a voice actress.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's very known for some of the other voices, which I don't know. I never watched the shows. They are popular characters.
She's known for popular things that I don't
Yeah.
know.
I've sent a copy of the show on DVD to her, and she signed it.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
And
Well.
since Jeff decided to move to California,
You'd
He
have
was in Winthrop.
I could send this out to them.
You could.
Take a little longer now.
Yeah, I'm sure it would, yeah.
He can expedite it.
Let's see if he wants to consider coming back here.
I would,
Well,
I'd
there's
send that.
Rhode Island Comic Con coming up.
Now, I expect star-studded Comic-Cons now that all these actors are out of work.
We need money.
Yeah. The Writers Guild is meeting today, trying to solve their dilemma.
Yeah. What do you think it's going to take to solve it?
I don't know, but all of a sudden, Bob Iger is very eager to come to terms.
Who's Bob Iger?
Head of Disney.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck, Bob.
Well, I mean, it's
The real Bob.
yeah. I mean, he spent like a month talking shit, and now all of a sudden he's like, you know,
My bad.
I'd like to walk all that back. I didn't mean any of it.
You know, all the stuff that we're waiting for is even longer now.
Yeah.
You know, Ghostbusters is like pushed out like 6 months. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Gee, it's like the last one. That got pushed like 2 or 3 times.
That was because of COVID, but this is different.
Yeah.
Damn COVID.
Agreed.
Yeah. What do I got?
I don't know.
Let's see here. Loki season 2,
Yeah.
October 16th, with Jonathan Majors.
Oh, they're letting him come back?
He's still in it, yeah. Despite his legal problems.
Kerfuffle?
Kerfuffle.
He's in a bit of a kerfuffle.
Let's see here. Yesterday, the Patriots played.
Could be.
Giants are playing tonight. This is
I
Friday.
don't know who the quarterback is. I know it's not-
Well,
I don't know if it's Jones or.
for preseason, they usually don't let the superstars play.
Nope.
No.
They don't want them to get hurt.
Yeah. So they'll play for like 2 or 3 plays, and then they'll put in all the second and third string people.
It's not worth watching.
Well, I mean,
It's cheaper.
yeah,
There
it
you
definitely
go, yeah.
is to
If
try to
you're
get
there.
tickets.
You know, it's cheaper preseason.
$5 to watch them. $500 a ticket to watch the other guys.
Yeah, I know.
It's tax-free weekend. You gonna buy anything? Any major purchases?
No.
I was thinking about going out and getting a new car. Maybe finally get out of my apartment and get a house.
Oh, how'd your brakes turn out?
Hold on to that thought.
Oh, sorry.
Let's put a pin in that. And with you, I honestly never know if that would be something, because you are famous for getting new cars. So when Sean said I'm thinking about getting a new car, I was sitting there going, oh, is he, seriously?
I would love to
Yeah,
trade
right.
mine in. I've been dying to get into a Charger again. But with all-wheel drive this time.
Yeah,
They
you
make
have
them.
to.
They make the Challenger all drive too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I keep being...
You need a
kept,
photo.
I kept being told that if I get the Challenger, that's considered a coupe, and my insurance is going to go up.
Probably.
Sorry.
Turn me up a little bit more.
Hello.
Here or
Yeah.
here?
Whatever's going to make me louder here.
I
There you
don't
go.
know.
Thanks.
That's about as much as I can
That's
do
good.
for you.
That's better. Thanks.
All right.
But yeah, I'm dying to get into a Charger again.
Well,
So I don't know about my car. Normally, I'll just bring my car back to where I got it, trade it in, go for that. I'll be out. Joe knows. He's been with me before.
He almost bought a Lancer. I was like, ooh, but he's like, nah. Like
Mitsubishi?
One of those
Ooh.
Fast and Furious type, like all sporty, like wings on it and shit, and
Oh God.
custom rims and yeah,
You know what? I am in absolutely no hurry to have another
payment.
car thing. When this thing's done, I'm just gonna ride it till the wheels fall off, which might not take a long time, Joe. I had to have those brakes done last weekend.
Yes, you did. Just a one.
Actually, just one tire.
Yeah, the right rear.
I sent Joe a picture because
I was like,
when
damn.
my nephew took the wheel off and then he got the he got the caliper off and then he removed the brake pad. He looked at it and he goes, "Oh my God!" And he handed it to me. It was basically a very thin piece of metal. It was just, he goes, and then he handed it to me. I looked at it and I was like, "Wow, that's pretty bad." And I took a picture of it, and when I kind of I didn't throw it on the ground, but I was like, it shattered.
Oh damn!
I was like, "Oh my
Oops.
God!"
So did you need a caliper or is just
I did not need the caliper.
yay?
Yay.
He did replace the rotor because I needed that.
Yeah.
And the other pad, it turns out, so it was only one pad that was really worn down because it wasn't, from what I understand, it wasn't lubricated properly or something. So he goes, "It's only one that's bad. The other one doesn't look that bad." And I said, "You know what?
Do it. You're already there. Might as well.
Yeah, we've already got it all the pot. Let's just do it." And he's like, "Yeah, why not?"
Save it for a souvenir.
Yeah,
I still have the good pad.
Well, it came in packs of 4.
Yeah.
So I have 2.
One for the right, yeah. 2
Yeah,
per axle.
So I still have 2 brake pads. If I come up with some kind of brake pad emergency.
Now you got 3.
Yeah. No, I threw that one away. I was like, just throw it away.
You might sell it. Anyone need one brake pad? I need one brake pad. Cut you a deal. We're here for deals.
As
You
it
got
so
a
happens.
deal.
As it so happens, I need one brake pad. Yeah. So I mean, it got done. I was happy.
No more
I'm
noise.
like, no.
Took it for a nice ride.
Well, yeah. I mean, I had to get it going.
Yeah.
You know.
Breaking in.
Yeah.
Right. Test drive.
Yeah. It stopped and everything.
That's good.
With the way other people drive, you're going to need some again soon.
Yeah.
There's talks of a Monopoly movie.
How?
It's funny you bring that up. It's funny you bring that up because I heard today
Did you?
they're talking about a Hot Wheels movie.
Why? How?
Just-
Why?
Just for Sean to make that face.
God.
So it's basically Fast and the Furious, but for toys.
I honestly don't know. It's that I was gonna call it silly, but I haven't seen it. It's made quite a bit of money. That Barbie movie had done so well.
Oh my God.
That now they're like, what else can we whore out?
It's the #1 movie and they're breaking records and shit. I'm like, I've never even
Probably
seen
because
that.
there's sexual stuff in them.
Is it?
No.
It's PG-13.
Well, probably just
13.
language.
Christine took Catherine to see it, and
They
she
say
told me
hell.
she told me there's some sexual stuff in there.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
all right.
Innuendos.
Well, it's PG-13, Sean. I don't know. I don't know.
Well then.
It
I
doesn't.
got no plans on seeing it.
Yeah, me neither. It doesn't.
I'll probably see it with them when it comes on DVD or Blu-ray.
Yeah, you'll probably be stuck with that. Yeah.
It's my favorite movie. We gotta watch it all the time.
Oh, little kids have that ability to just watch it back to back to back to back to back.
Yes.
Oh,
I hate it when someone puts the toilet paper on backwards.
Underneath? Coming underneath?
Backwards, yeah.
Oh, I hate that too.
It's like,
Someone did that in the
who
bathroom.
raised you?
Someone did that at the bathroom at my work with the
Wolves.
paper towels. I took it off and turned it around. So now it's right, over the top.
Hate that. Or they leave it empty and don't change it. It's like, come on. What?
I do that.
Oh, you do that?
I do that because
Teach Jay a lesson.
It's not to teach him a lesson.
Play a joke. on it.
No, it's just I don't know why I do it. I'll be honest with you. It's not to teach him a lesson, and I'm not trying to be a jerk. I don't know. He said something to me once about it. Why don't you just change the rule? And I was like, all right, fine. Hey, you do it from now on. I don't remember, and I don't remember the context. But I was irritated, so I was like, I'm never doing it again, and I haven't. I will literally take the new roll and place it on the top and make him do it.
That
Wow.
probably explains why I saw it like that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, because I refused to do it. I don't know. He critiqued something, and I was like, it's your job now. It's all you.
That one little comment.
And I'm gonna get in trouble.
Suffer for the rest of your life.
And like I said, I'm gonna get in trouble because he accidentally listens to the show.
Accidentally.
Well, it's
accidentally.
when he gets in his truck, his phone connects to the radio,
Yeah.
and for some reason, Apple Podcast comes up,
Yeah.
and so it starts playing this show. So I've gotten busted. I try not to talk about him too close to the beginning of the thing because I've gotten busted. He's like, "Hey, why were you saying the thing?" It's like, sorry.
Gotcha.
I
have proof.
He went to the doctor this week.
Oh, yeah?
And
how was his
yes,
Oh, speaking of Jay,
How was his birthday?
His birthday was good.
It's a Mamma Mia's.
I think he was disappointed I didn't take the day off.
Oh,
But I was home.
well, that's good. Yeah, you said you went to
And
Mamma Mia's.
He went to the Y and he went swimming and he putted around. And,
Swimming.
yeah, he went swimming. He likes to go swimming at the Y.
Nice.
And I asked him what he wanted for dinner, and he's like, "Well, why don't we try this place?"
Yeah.
They have multiple locations. We went to one in Carver, and the food was awesome.
Nice.
Matter of fact, he liked it so much we got it the other day.
Oh, two for one.
Yeah,
Nice.
I like pasta, so I'm like, let's do it.
Nice.
excellent.
Did you go inside or did you take takeout?
We did take out,
Oh, okay.
and
What'd you get?
I got the pasta bolognese.
Bolognese.
Sounds fancy.
Yeah. And he got some sort of chicken marsala thing.
Ooh, masala.
Yeah.
That's with mushrooms.
Yeah, which he doesn't really like mushrooms, so I don't know why
I don't
he did
either.
that.
Yeah.
But it was good.
He changed his
I liked
mind
it.
because of Mamma Mia.
I guess
Nice.
it was good. I liked it. My only critique, if it could be called a critique at all,
Prices.
is the prices. So that's two critiques. It's one, it is quite expensive, and two, it's a lot of. They give you a lot of food.
Good portion.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, like
Get what you pay for, I guess.
I
That's a
got
good
like,
We had food for days.
I got like 2 meals out of it
nice.
because I had it for lunch the next day. I'm like,
Now, what is bolognese?
it's just a meat sauce.
Like American chop suey? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah.
I don't think I've ever had it.
It's
Bolognese.
they put like carrots in theirs.
Carrots?
His face, like what?
On pasta? That's just weird.
You don't even really notice it though.
Okay.
It kind of gives the sauce kind of an orange tinge though. But it's good.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Well then.
Yes, sir. I got him the Legend of Zelda game, which he's been hemming and hawing about that he
What
wanted.
system?
Switch. I was afraid he was going to buy it for himself because he's famous for that.
Look what I got.
Yeah, he does it
Now
to me.
you have two.
Does it to me all the time. He got a package the other day, and it was flat pack, and it was that kind of shape. And I was like, "You better not have. What did you get?" And he's like, "I got a book. Did you buy me a book?" I was like, "I don't know. Maybe I did." It's like, oh. So anyway, so he ended up he went to the doctor on Wednesday.
Yeah.
It was his first time meeting this doctor. And I tried to warn him about him. I'm like, listen, he's very, like, he gets right to the point and he's not chatty, which is fine by me. I'm not there to chat. I said, and he literally sits down and opens up his laptop and he's on his laptop the whole time. I said, but he hears you when you talk to him. So he's like, okay. So the doctor ordered a blood test. So Jay has to go get blood drawn tomorrow, and it's a fasting test.
Oh.
Yay!
So after midnight, he can't eat anything?
So I told him,
He's a
I said-
mogwai.
well, listen to this. I said that. I said, you're like a gremlin. I said, listen, you can't eat after midnight. And he's like, oh, fine.
Gizmo.
And I was like, you're like a little gremlin. And
You
he's
should watch
like,
that later now.
so listen to this.
Can't get him wet.
This is what he said to me. He goes,
No shower.
we were having our stupid what should we do about dinner conversation that I loathe having. And he goes,
Mamma mia's.
well, no, he said something. He goes, well, maybe we should get this. And I said, why do you think we should get that? Well, I have that blood test tomorrow. I said, and now you're going to behave? I was like, it's a little late for that.
That one day.
And I said, and you know what? It doesn't matter. Really? Yeah. I was like, the sugar will still be in your body. It's not going to matter. And he's like, oh. So I said, you can't eat after midnight. And I said,
Found a loophole.
and when you get up, you can't, you can't have
breakfast.
anything.
Yeah.
So he goes,
I mean, you can have like water.
so this was his big plan.
Oh.
He goes, well, I made the appointment for 10:40 in the morning. And I was like, yeah? And he goes, so I plan on sleeping until about 10 o'clock. Then I'm going to get up and shower and go. And I was like, I said, you know what? Every time a plan like that is in place, I said, you watch, Daisy's going to wake you up at 6 o'clock and you're not going to be able to go back to sleep. I said, and you'll be up at 6 o'clock and you can't eat.
For 4 hours.
Ah.
5 hours. Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Oh,
So,
wow.
but I will be interested in the blood test results. And he's nothing. I mean, he's a solid framed person. and
What a great description.
there was there's
He is
nothing.
Solid.
He had a full physical, and the doctor's like, "You're good." And I was like, "Wow, really?" I mean, I'm not unhappy to hear that. Obviously, I'm perfectly happy to hear it, but I was like, "Geez."
Healthier than a Greek god.
They will build statues for you, sir.
All right. What else
Yeah.
I got? You got anything?
No.
No? Sean, you ain't got nothing?
You been to the doctor lately? We got all kinds of doctor talk today.
Let's see.
Not since I was sick.
Remember Ted DiBiase Jr.?
Yep.
All right.
Do I?
In May last year, the Mississippi Department of Human Services sued the DiBiase family, Ted DiBiase Jr., his father, Ted DiBiase, and his brother. The accused allegedly squandered over $20 million from an anti-poverty program.
Ooh.
Several charges have been levied against DiBiase Jr., including money laundering with wire fraud and theft in regard to programs concerning federal funds. DiBiase Jr. has pleaded not guilty to all charges and is scheduled for an appearance before the court on August 14, 2023. If DiBiase Jr. is convicted, he could face a $1 million fine.
Oh, sorry.
As well as a maximum of 45 years in prison.
Wow.
Damn.
Damn.
You know, if it weren't 45 years, if it was like 4 or 5 years in prison,
Because he's
I'd
around our
rather
age.
I'd rather spend 5 years in prison than have to pay $1 million.
Maybe he should have stayed in WWE for a little while longer.
Mm.
I think he was only around for like 2 or 3 years.
I don't remember him.
He was part of the Randy Orton thing. Like
Oh.
like my dad was a wrestler too, and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm. Good for him. Didn't help.
And nope,
There
it
was
did
a
not.
third one with them too.
Mm.
Let's see.
Who was the third guy, Dad? You probably know.
Surprisingly,
That's
I forget.
Randy
'Cause
Orton,
that was a
Ted
long time
DiBiase.
ago.
And I don't know who else. I'll forget.
That's all
It
right.
was around like 2010.
All right. So, not this past Monday, but the following
Previous one.
previous Monday, I was driving home. And in order to get to my house from my work, I have to cross over railroad crossing. No matter which way I go, there's a railroad crossing. I live on the other side of the tracks, by the way. So
Which are you on the wrong side of the tracks?
I live on the wrong side of the tracks.
We're not gonna diss the railroad, are
I'm
we?
going in, and the gate's down. I'm
Uh-oh.
waiting, and there's no train. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So I guess the gate was malfunctioning. So I turned around. A lot of people turned around. And I
Yep.
went down, voice crack, down a different street. That railroad crossing was down. That was malfunctioning too. I'm like, what are the odds? So I turned around. I had to go through
Very good for people like
Abington.
us.
That railroad crossing was up. I was like, yay! I think I was able to get home, but like, what are the odds of both railroad crossings in the same town being broken at the same time?
Good.
Good, yeah.
Because
Bad for me, good for the.
It's a switch. It's a mechanism.
Yeah, I was like, my dad texted me like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm at the railroad crossing."
At least you didn't go around it. That's the most dangerous thing you can do.
Yeah, I didn't go through it.
There was a guy in Bridgewater a few years ago, and he decided he didn't want to wait. And the gate was down, and he was waiting and waiting and waiting, and then he decided he was going to go around it. He got hit by a train. And then he ended up he was alive.
Right.
And he ended up,
Trying to sue.
he was in his car, and he ended up trying to sue. And they're like,
Got you on camera, buddy.
Yeah.
Shh. You want to get sued?
Yeah. They were like, naughty, naughty.
Train versus car. Train always wins.
Yes.
Yeah. The
Train versus anything.
The train usually wins, yes.
like what happens like if there was like emergency and like a fire truck had to get like what would it? Would they just go through it? It looked like look both ways. No train, go.
There's,
It's an emergency.
I honestly don't know what would happen in that case because they can't go around the train. The train needs like 1 mile to come to a stop, especially if it's traveling at a certain speed.
Right.
So if the engineer sees a thing, it's not like it's not like a car where you just and then you stop.
Right.
He needs a full mile of things. So if a emergency vehicle tries to scoot around, they're gonna get hit.
They could. And they're gonna need an emergency vehicle.
I know, they need to call more emergency vehicles. What a vicious circle.
Next.
Did you know?
I did.
Maybe.
Did you?
Yeah. I know a lot
That-
of things.
Disney Plus
Yep.
is getting a 27% price increase.
Really?
Yes.
Gee, what a surprise.
Because they want to
Make
they
more
want to
money.
make you pay extra. No. Because they're going to put commercials in now.
Of course they are.
And they
It's as bad as YouTube.
so now it's going to go from like $10.99 to $13.99. If you don't want to see commercials, you have to buy the
premium package.
the higher package.
Stupid.
They are stupid.
Yeah.
I hate commercials.
And I hate to be the bearer of bad news
But
if you're sharing a Disney account,
yeah.
anyone?
That's towards me.
Because no, it's toward anybody who might be.
They're cracking
Because
down.
Netflix had such good results with getting more subscriptions after their stupid bullshit. Now Disney is like, oh, we're gonna do that too. So now they're gonna crack down on password sharing.
I don't do that.
No.
Do I? I don't know. I have my own.
I'm disappointed because everybody was like, I'm gonna boycott Netflix, and blah blah blah, and that didn't happen. Like they got a huge spike in subscriptions.
Speaking of boycotts,
Yes.
I don't know if I should talk about this, but there's a boycott on Bud Light.
Aha.
Yeah.
Well, that's been happening for a while now.
Yeah. I don't know if I mean, I don't care who the spokesperson is. I mean, people drink beer because it tastes good, not because of who the spokesperson is.
Yeah.
Tastes good. That's filling.
I mean, if you like the beer, buy the beer. If you don't,
Beer's beer. I don't drink beer, but if I did, I wouldn't care who advertised for it.
I don't really pay attention to spokespeople. I mean, if there's a product and I like the product, I'll buy the product.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to buy the product because Tom Hanks told me he likes it.
Wilson,
I have nothing against
drink
Tom
Bud
Hanks.
Light.
I'm sure he's a perfectly fine person, but I'm not gonna drink Mountain Dew because Tom Hanks says I like Mountain Dew.
I see the ads where Dan Aykroyd's like, "Come get my spirits."
Oh yeah, his skull vodka.
Yeah,
Uh,
I see those all the time.
no, I would buy that if I liked it, not just because it's
'Cause
Dan
it's Dan
Aykroyd.
Aykroyd.
Speaking of Dan,
Oh,
Yeah.
that brings me into something.
oh
Okay.
Dan.
Something that Joe got me into.
Uh-oh.
I got you into.
Meth?
He sent me. I might need it soon. No, he sent me a photo recently of Spirit of Halloween having a new version of a proton pack
Oh yeah.
this year.
Oh.
Screen accurate replica.
Yeah, it's like a full size pack.
Yeah.
I want it.
How much is it?
$250.
That's about
Only
right.
250.
That's about right. I mean, you could buy them because who was that company?
Hasbro.
Was it Hasbro? Yeah, Hasbro was selling them. You had to like pre-order it.
Yeah, it's like $1,000 or something.
No, it was like 300.
$300?
Yeah, 350 maybe.
Ah, this is cheaper.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going again. I've always
Yes, I
wanted
am.
my own full size replica, and this is my chance.
There
Okay.
you go.
Now I can get rid of that smaller one that they did a couple years ago in my storage unit.
Little by little, Shauna's getting rid of that stuff in the storage unit.
I got vacation coming up. I'm getting in there.
Oh,
They approve it. A strongly worded email.
I approve it.
I'm kidding.
No emails.
Yeah.
I just wrote it in our book that's on the table behind us.
oh,
All right. Cool.
I wish.
I'm looking at the week of Labor Day.
Oh, good.
Nice.
It's a short week.
Oh, that's like
It's a
we're
short
2
week.
weeks
Why would you
away.
put in for that? Why would you put in for that?
I'll use 4 days instead of 5.
Oh, well, that'll do it.
And I'm going back and forth about that too. I might just take Wednesday and Thursday. Tuesday and Wednesday. So it'll be like a mini vacation. Save those other 2 days. I can use those later in the year.
Nice. Smart man.
I don't know yet.
Not me. I'm taking the full damn week for my mental health. Moment of silence for my mental health.
All right.
Did we have a winner this week, Joe?
We did have a winner. Congratulations to Tina.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go. Okay.
What was the movie, Sean?
I forget.
Cool Runnings.
Oh, the one I did. Okay.
All right.
I forget I did it.
Tina showed
It's been a long week.
Tina showed amazing restraint. She was trying to let somebody else win, and then she's like, I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull the
Good
trigger.
job.
Do we have anyone else behind her that got it right?
I don't think so.
She's the only one that guessed.
And she was
Go for you,
amazed too. She's like, "How the hell does nobody know?" She loves that movie, so she's like, "How does hell nobody know
It's a
Cool
good
Runnings?"
movie. I mean, what, John Candy, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I haven't seen it.
I think I've seen it like once.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks, Coach. Is it Dougie Fresh or Dougie Doug?
Dougie Doug,
Yeah. Leon.
Leon.
All right. So this week's quote's worth 1 gift card because she won
Was
the last one.
was last week worth one?
Yes, she
Okay.
gets 1.
I saw her this week and I forgot.
She'll remind you.
Tina,
Hey,
you gotta
if-
start asking for your
If
gift card.
she wins this week, then I just give her 2.
There you go.
Come on, Tina.
All right. So in order to win, you got to comment on the video, be first and correct. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You get a prop button.
What?
Do you have a quarter by chance?
You didn't tell me I was gonna
I'm
need.
All out.
All right. Pretend I have a quarter. All right. Oh, yeah? Well, this was my wish. And it didn't come true.
I know this one.
So I'm taking it back. I'm going to take them all back.
Oh.
Comment below. One of my favorite movies, actually.
Really? Jay loves that movie too. He was just in the news too.
Jay?
No,
What do you do?
the person who did that
Oh.
quote. The person who did that quote.
Me.
Not you.
I know.
Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time. Before I send it down the table, here's your fortune cookie of the week. When you get something for nothing, you just haven't been billed for it yet.
Have a great weekend and tax-free.
Have a good everything. Hi, Jeff.